Right, hello everyone. Welcome to ARC Under 25 League's first races of the season. We are starting at Singapore. It's not an easy track to start at. So I was a bit late on because there was, I don't know why, but so we're off to a start. Penguin flies into the lead. Noah and P2. Got Sean, well, he's just gotten ahead of Noah for P. Sorry, Maya, isn't it? Sorry, Andrews. Sorry, I'm gonna get rid. I'm just gonna use the gamer tags, guys, because it's really confusing otherwise. Oh, we got a spin going on. He resets the track. Andrews continues on. And Convict gets ahead just about. So Sean up into the lead now. Penguin P2. He's got Princess on the back of him. Seeing if she can get a move done. Really close into the hairpin and comes out. Sorry, yeah, I was just saying, I don't know why, but when I started the stream, I started at 10:02 and there was no notification coming up in the Discord, so that's why I was a little bit late on, trying to work out what was going on, but I couldn't, so I just shared it instead. So, but we're all good, and up for a few good races this evening. Hey, Andrews. So, I don't know why, but Andrews, you do seem to like starting the kids at difficult tracks, don't you? As Sean sets a fast slap, first lap of the race, of course. It has pulled out a healthy lead at the moment, 3.5 seconds. But look at Princess, all over the back of Penguin, and Penguin has a moment, and through goes Princess. Says Convict gets ahead of Penguin as well. Looks like Penguin's back up and running properly now. A little moment. Ibrahim goes to the inside. Makes a good move. Nice overtake there from Ibrahim for P4. Andrews will probably tell me he does the tracks randomly. Don't unpick it. I don't reckon he does. I think he sits there with a big grin on his face, picking the hardest tracks to make the kids race round. Oh, Penguin finds a barrier there. Right, so Princess in P2, Convict's free. Gap's pretty steady at the moment. We'll go to Penguin because just on the back of Andrews and, well, I guess it's Maya. So I'll call Andrews Maya because I know that one. Just having a bit of difficulty. Really, as I said, it's a really tough track. The wall's so close in. It's like driving an extended version of Monaco. Better to get him out of the way. Yeah, of course. Of course, that's the reason, Andrews. We understand. I'm just going to move up to Convict, who's on the back now of Princess Says. It's gone purple through sector 1 as well. It's really getting the knack of the track now on lap 3. The gap to Sean has come down a little bit. It was 3.5 seconds, so they have closed that slightly. And there is Sean just ahead. Gap's come down a bit more. That's that what you can see on screen there, seeing Sean ahead. That is what 2.8 seconds looks like in Formula 1. So how quick these cars go. So Penguin causing a yellow flag there, but he's up and running again, so no issues there. So just while we're watching this, just a couple of things to let you know. We've obviously upped the age this year, so 25s now. It is to try to make it a bit more competitive for the kids, but I know we're not absolutely full, so these aren't the only 6 we've got in the league, but I know Isaac's missing, for example, and I think Sam as well, so there's definitely a couple missing, and there might be a couple more. Here is Convict then, round the outside, of Princess says. Brilliant driving from the pair, and a very nice move from Convict. Get Williams into P2. Just go to Ibrahim. So Maya's gotten ahead of Ibrahim at some stage for P4. Ibrahim's seeing if he can get back or not. Convict is Kyle. Yeah. Tease Andrew. Absolutely, Joker. That's what we're here for, to enjoy it. So here's Ibrahim. He's opened up the DRS. Didn't seem to get much of an effect. It is only a short DRS zone. The better one, obviously, out of turn 3. But got sector 2 yellow. That's Penguin. And just to switch to it, sorry to come off of that one, but this is for the lead. So Noah has caught, sorry, Noah or Kyle? Hang on, I've got to check again. Kyle has caught the back of Sean, and so as Princess says. Goes to the inside, but Sean defends that one. It's obviously the best place, or a little tap into the back of Sean there, but remember, damage off for the youngsters league. So obviously we've been in under 25s now. I did consider racing, but unfortunately Andrew's asked to see my driving license first. So I had to admit I'm too old. Not very nice. Andrew should just let me race, really. So Convict then chasing down with Sean. Princess says just had a little moment out of one of the corners. So, but I don't know. Very impressive first race from Princess. All the drivers. This is brilliant racing. We know that this is not easy to do, to drive this closely to each other. Oh, and look at Kyle. Makes a move. He's going to nick it. Notice Sean get a bit out of sorts, and Kyle is going to nick it. So it's P1 for Kyle. Second for Sean. Princess in P3 is our opponent. Maya, so who wouldn't want to be called the Mighty Maya, coming round for P4. Good start to the season. Ibrahim will follow P5. Andrews will divert your attention to the Discord. Yeah, they probably would beat us. Well, you, in a way. I'm lumping myself in for that. Ibrahim P5. To be fair, JMB's come into the Adult League, and Isaac. And JMB's already won a couple of races pre-season. And Isaac picked up his first podium on Saturday in Tier 2. So don't think you're wrong, to be fair, Andrews. Penguin round over the line then to finish P6. Just a reminder with the Kids League that even if you don't finish, you will get the points for the position that you're placed in. So it's one of our rules. Driver of the day goes to Kyle for that one, and I think well deserved. Here's the celebrations. I guess last season I was saying about the fizzy lemonade on the podium, but we've been under 25s now. I guess it's a mixture. So, but for Kyle, it's definitely fizzy lemonade. Sean, I'm not sure about. Not sure his age. And Princess says definitely the lemonade, I'm afraid. I think that's true, buddy, because I think Sean's 17 now. Don't quote me on that, but fastest lap as well goes to Kyle with 1:41.392. Very impressive pace. So there we have it. That is race 1 completed. Remember, we do 3 races. I haven't looked at the calendar because, quite simply, I like to have a little surprise each time one comes up. So we are going to Portugal, brand new track for this season, or for this year in F1 22. Back to Portimao. We did it last year, of course, but I was quite happy to see the back of it, and then they stuck it back in the game. So off we go, not hanging about. Andrew, so you just confirm it is 3 races and not 4, is it? We only upped it to 4 last season because of the game finishing, wasn't it? Because of the new game release. So at Portimao, sunny Portimao by the looks of it. Normally sunny in Portugal, of course. Beautiful, beautiful country. The Algarve. So then, here we go. Who's got, obviously, random grid. So, lights come on and they go out. So Sean has the privilege of pole position this race. Penguin gets off the line really well up into P2. If him and Kyle fighting for P3. Ipim's round at turn 1. So Kyle moves into P2. Penguin P3, but runs wide. Princess says up to 4. Oh dear, Penguin having a right moment there. So Ibrahim will move into 5. So Andrews or Mighty Maya. P2, Sean putting that a lead again, like he did at the start of the last race. I don't need those details. We can have position change on actually, can't we? Just get those other ones activated. There we go. So at the moment it's Kyle on the back of Mighty Maya. Say twisty track, long straights. Once you get round this next right-hander, it's a long flowing right-hander, flat out all the way through. So Kyle runs a bit wide in his attempt to get past Maya, and it's long straight that heads down downhill, in fact, into turn 1, which can be make it really difficult to brake. Must admit, on a broadcast camera, it looks so downhill, but actually when you're in the car, you barely notice it. That's 4, okay, lovely. So 4 races today. So Convict has taken the P2 then, so he's going to try and get after Sean again. Pattern emerging. Obviously, JMB, our 2-time champion on the first 2 seasons, I think has stepped down from the sort of youth league now, and now he's driving full time in the men's. Shows immense pace. He's one of the fastest drivers in the men's league, I would say. Sort of 1 lap pace, certainly. So then, Princess says, obviously no DRS yet, so there's not going to be any DRS this lap when they cross the line. So there is a DRS zone out of turn 4, but it's just a short run really compared to the main straight. So Mighty Maya and Princess says, tiny little touch of wheels, but not anything to write home about, as Princess makes up the place, but Maya not giving up. Oh, and is that Convict around? Sorry, no, it's not. I thought it was Kyle, but I think it was Penguin actually. Okay, so yeah, 6 weeks of 4 races. 24 races. 6, 12, 18, 24, yeah. I didn't even know there was 24 tracks. Ibrahim picks up a penalty. 2 seconds. So, these guys have a good battle there. Let's just go to Penguin, see how he's dealing with it. It's a tough old track. That's what I mean. I'm positive that Andrews has basically picked all the hard tracks first. He does it every season. I think he started Monaco last year. So, Kyle again, sort of deja vu from the last race. I'll just catch in back of Sean. He's just entered inside the 1 second now. Now, as I say, the best chance of an overtake around Portimao is the home straight. So if he can get that gap down to about 4 attempts going into the home straight, then he's got a chance into turn 1. But he's just dropped back out to 1 second now. So here they go then, but he is just outside the 1 second. The elevation changes around Portimao. Probably the only other circuit where you can like that is Zandvoort. It's not to the extreme that Portimao has. It's up, down. It's like a roller coaster. It's the Formula 1 roller coaster. That's what we're gonna have to nickname it in real life now. I said it. We enjoyed a little battle with them there. Obviously, Ghostin's no in shoes. He can do that if he likes. He knows he's not going to be in anybody's way, so it's not an issue at all. I blame the app. It's how it works out. It's just better than the app I tried to use for it, mate. When in the other league, I did track draw. It's a good job I did a test run before, because I ended up with 6 Bahrains. It was a terrible app. Random generator app. Pressed it and I had 6 Bahrains in the season. That was... Well, I love Bahrain, so I didn't mind, but... Nobody else wanted that. So then, it looks like Sean's going to come round and take the checkered flag at Portimao. So he makes up for the last one. Kyle, P2. Princess Says on the podium again. P3. I have to say, Ibrahim P4. Mighty Maya gets promoted up ahead of Ibrahim because of his 2 seconds. Ibrahim P5 then, and Penguin in 6. I'm very, very impressed. Well, impressed with all of them, but I'm specifically impressed with Princess Says. I understand that's Arc Late's daughter, and I don't believe she's been playing the game very. Say, very, very. On the podium again. He's cover the teammates, cover the other drivers, cover the team as best you can. That's the way to do it. There we go. So, 2 races down. Where are we going to be next? Oh, music changed. Right. Oh, look, we're at Zandvoort next. It's like I can read Andrew's mind. He said, I know what we'll do. We'll give them Singapore, Portimao, Zandvoort. I bet the 4th one's Monaco. Find out. He is that evil, Andrews. He is. Trust me. Yeah, another great race. Enjoyed that one. We head to Zandvoort. Again, elevation changes, but the thing that Zandvoort brings that no other track does is the banking around some of the corners. Probably 2 corners most notably. Hairpin, I think is turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and the final corner, it leads onto the main straight. Probably the 2 that stand out with the banking, but as I say again, elevation changes all over the circuit. Obviously Verstappen's home Grand Prix. We got an Alpine on pole this time. Lights go out, so it's Mighty Maya on pole. Ibrahim P2, Princess Says P3. So Mighty Maya heads into turn 1, keeping a details up. Yeah, it's off to a flyer actually. Off to an absolute flyer. Well, it looks like Kyle has been round. He's fallen back. I think he's had a moment at the hairpin. So currently Mighty Maya leads by a second from just ahead of Sean by 6 tenths, who's ahead of Princess Says. And Penguin still there, look in the background. Doing well. So here's the penultimate corner, and then we head into see the banking, the way the track is. Might get a bet ride here a bit on board, I'm not sure. So let's stay on board actually with Sean as he looks to make a move on Ibrahim. Goes to the inside. Oh, he breaks himself a bit. Bit of contact, but through he goes. Oh, Ibrahim Completely missed that corner, I think. But luckily it's not shown any issues, and he'll carry on. As it says, back into P3. Him up and running. Kyle has gotten ahead of Penguin. Now looking to catch Ibrahim. So let's take a look at Maya. Sean's caught Maya now, but really good race so far from Maya. Oh, Sean has hit the back of her. Oh, I think she's beached. Andrews, you can reset to track, Maya. That's it. So, Princess says did set a fastest lap then, but Kyle's straight away set one straight after. DRS now enabled, lap 3. Him chasing down as Princess gets ahead of Sean. Or Sean's been off track. And he drops down to P4, so Princess says takes the lead of the race. Ibrahim now back up to P2. Carl in 3. Sean in 4. So unfortunate for Maya, no fault of her own at the moment when in P5. This is Kyle then. Is he going to be able to get a move? I think he's got the DRS. I don't think Ibrahim is not quite able to get it done there. So go to another lap. Still another lap after this one, so still another chance. Absolutely urgent Princess here in my mind to keep this going. It's too close as can be. There's Sean in the background, just seeing if he can catch. Oh, there's contact between Carl and Ibrahim. Ibrahim ends up round Trucker, Shawnee boy. Sean gets ahead into P3. That has helped Princess says even more. 2.6 second lead now. She's showing really good pace. I don't think Carl's about to just sail up to the back of her at all. I think let's take a lap with Princess. Let's go on board. Here's one of the banking corners. That was the hairpin that I mentioned, turn 4. Just about see Carl's car in the background before the elevation change stops it and knocks it out of view. So impressive, the driving here on display. Real understanding of the track. She looks like she's been driving for Formula 1, or yeah, well, Formula 1 games. I was going to say or other racing games, but actually it's nothing like Formula 1, so it's like she's been driving Formula 1 for years. These games. Yeah, she's actually extended the lead over Kyle slightly at this point. Here she goes across the line then to take the first ever victory. What a race from Princess. Kyle takes P2, Sean in P3, Ibrahim P4, Andrew's 5, or Maya, sorry, 5. Very unlucky for Maya. No fault of her own. It's just spun round while leading the race. And Penguin in P6. Very good race. Enjoyed that one. There's lots of fighting going on, lots of battling. Yeah. Never seen. That's quite true, Andrews. Never seen your name P1 before. Then Maya uses your gamer tag, and there you have it, P1. Here they come then. We're gonna find out what monstrous track Andrews has put in as number 4. Celebrates with a fizzy lemonade. My foot just got wet. How did my foot get wet? Absolutely no idea. Ooh, hang on, fly spray. So, final race. Oh, actually, he's been alright with this one. Mexico, it's not so bad. Mind you, Sector 2 actually is quite bad, Andrews, thinking about it. It's probably a bit better than the ones before, but Sector 2's a bit of a nightmare, and the stadium section's difficult as well. So, yeah, I think you've been well evil the first 4 tracks, if I'm honest. I mean, you could have done Austria, Brazil. Struggling to think of any other easy tracks. Austria, Brazil. What else is easy? Not sure, is he? To be fair, that's the only easy tracks I can think. It's the app. It's not. Yeah, you could have seen these 4 at the start and did it again. So no, we're not going to start with those. To be fair, I can only think of Austria and Brazil as easy tracks. I think all the other tracks sort of have their own challenges to them. I mean, even Brazil's got the Senna S, which isn't easy. So here we go then for our final race of the day in this league, and the lights are on, and it's Kyle on pole this time from Princess, with Sean in P3, Maya 4. Evans just about gotten ahead of Penguin off the start. Oh, I think he gets ahead of Maya as well. It's a good start from Ibrahim up into P4. Here goes Kyle up the inside of Princess. Oh, and there's a spin. I think that was... Well, I think it was Sean that spun, and then... But Andrews and Ibrahim got called up. Or it might have been Ibrahim that spun, and the other 2 got called up. I'm not entirely sure. So... What it does mean... Let's go to him. Look at this. This is Kyle, Princess, and Penguin. Running 1, 2, 3. Let's go to Penguin. I think what you can tell with Penguin is that there's clearly some tracks that he doesn't like, and maybe so just to bother with them, just don't ever practice them or anything. But then he clearly has ones that he does like, and I think Mexico's one of those. And I think Zandvoort was as well, to be fair. Did well at Zandvoort. I don't blame him. You get a game to enjoy it, don't you? So why do tracks that you don't like? Taking the first few corners, absolutely perfect. Like just inside the line, so no invalidation would be caused by that, and absolutely spot on through the first part of the lap. We've just spaced out a bit at the moment, guys, so we've not really got any battles going on. Stick with Penguin. Look at that, that's so impressive. Even had his right wheel across and used the inside of curb there. Really, really impressive. Caught the sausage curve slightly there, but that's nothing. Around the final corner. Really good line. And gets on the power. Goes up the long straight. Sure, I think he's going to get past. Penguin just looked like he was on a bit of gear selection issues there. And so, it's about having to go back, does Penguin, but manage it there. And there we have it. So good overtake from Sean. Ibrahim's just gotten ahead of Maya. They're side by side actually. So they head down to turn 4 or 5, whichever it is. Ibrahim turns in, and it looks like he's managed to consolidate that place. Battle, good racing. At the moment, Kyle clearly at one with this track, absolutely flying. I have to admit, it is quite a technical track, Mexico. There's a lot of trying to place your wheels on entries for corners, taking advantage of being able to have your wheels on the outside of the curb and that sort of thing in certain places to try and get the best out of it. See in a minute, show you some of that. So just go on board with Kyle now. So he keeps it quite tight inside, enables him to run a better line through there. Just catches the sausage curve there, but he's doing the right thing, trying to use the two inside curbs. There, uses, see the way that he has his right wheel on the inside of the curb. It's a bit too much off track there. That would have been a qualifying lap. But, enough into the stadium. So we've got to be careful there. That inside wheel spin you round. So, if there's one thing I would say with Card, it's just there are other. I mean, he doesn't need to. He's 4 seconds in front, so he doesn't need to risk it. But there are areas of the track he could exploit quite a bit more. Ibrahim has gotten ahead of Penguin, who's going to get a DRS here. I think, Ibrahim's got it actually. So, perfect place to make an overtake, still get the DRS. The long straights. And if you get it up the long straight, you get it in on this next straight as well. There's no second zone, so you'll open it up again there. 18. Let's put in a quick lap. Yeah, that's true, Andrews. Get this, as you said, getting these tracks out of the way, and they're doing work this well on these sort of tracks, then what's the rest of the season going to be like? It's certainly bodes well. And then when you throw up Isaac in there as well, Sam when he's available. To say that's the 2-0. Just heading over the line now. So well done, Kyle. Comes across the line, takes victory in Mexico. Princess says takes P2. What a great day of racing. Sean for P3. Ibrahim 4. Mighty Maya comes round the final corner. Takes P5 in the end. So Penguin will finish 6th, but it's a very, very good race from him. So very well done to all of the drivers today. Absolutely brilliant. Really impressed. Oh, thank you, Sonic. Yeah, awesome, buddy. Subscribing when you're on holiday. Oh, and Hoff also, yeah, of course. Might, when he gets his connection sorted, Brian might join 1 or 2 as well this season. It's well done to these 6 though. We're giving us some great racing to start the season off. Ibrahim taking the fastest lap there, but so Kyle wins from Princess, from Sean. Ibrahim P4, Andrew, or Mighty Maya, sorry, P5, and Art Penguin P6. So there we have it. Let's take a look at the standings. We can see. I was going to say we can see what points they picked up today, but of course we can't because the game doesn't use Arc System, does it? So I think we should submit the Arc System to real life Formula One. Andrew's getting to use it. So well done, guys. Nice bit of racing. That's our first 4 rounds completed. We'll be back with 5, 6, 7, and 8 at 5 PM next Sunday. Please, racers, just keep an eye on Discord and react to the race sign up as soon as Andrew's done it, and we'll be there. But yeah, congratulations to the racers today, and I, for one, am definitely looking forward to a bit more of that throughout the season, basically, and on some hopefully easier tracks next week. So yeah, well done to all. I've got to get off. I'm got another stream straight away, pretty much at 6, so I've got to get on to that. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I enjoyed that. Thanks to everybody that's watched, everybody who watches back. It's really appreciated. The Kids League usually does bring in a lot of views for ARC, so we really appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and obviously if the kids want to stay on and do some races, no reason why they can't. But we'll see you next week. Thank you very much, and good evening.